Never give a second chance to a Judas who once sat at your table. Betrayal never comes from strangers. It arrives smiling. The deepest wounds never come from enemies. They come from the people who already knew your trust and chose to break it. Because betrayal is not a misunderstanding. It is a decision made by someone who already knew exactly what they were doing. A mistake is forgetting. A mistake is weakness. But betraying someone who trusted you is a completely different story. Biting the hand that helped you is never an accident. It reveals something deeper, the absence of loyalty. And loyalty is the currency of real relationships. Without it, everything else is performance. That is why betrayal hurts in a unique way. Not because you lost them, but because you discovered who they truly were. The truth is uncomfortable. The person who betrayed you already knew your heart, your kindness, and your trust. Here is the part many people struggle to accept. Judas never comes from far away. Betrayal always comes from someone who was already close enough to shake your hand. Someone who heard your plans, saw your struggles, and still chose their own benefit over your loyalty. That is why betrayal reveals character faster than any test life could ever create. Because loyalty is easy when things are good. Real character appears when temptation arrives. And the people who betray you show you exactly who they are the moment they cross that line. But here is where your power begins. You are allowed to forgive if your heart needs peace. Forgiveness can free your mind from anger, resentment, and the weight of carrying that pain forever. But forgiveness does not mean reopening the same door that someone already proved they can destroy. Because forgiveness is about healing your soul, not restoring their access to your life. And strong people understand the difference between compassion and permission. You can wish them well from a distance while protecting the space they once betrayed. Because once someone betrays you, they already know the path back to your trust. They know the doors. They know the weaknesses. They know exactly where your heart is soft. Giving them the same access again is not kindness. Sometimes it is simply ignoring the lesson. Life teaches brutally clear messages if we are willing to listen the first time. Some people were never meant to stay. They were only meant to reveal a truth, the truth that loyalty is rare and not everyone deserves a seat at your table. Protecting your peace sometimes means closing doors without explaining anything. Not out of hate, but out of respect for yourself and the trust you refuse to betray again. Because once loyalty is broken, the relationship you believed in no longer exists. And the strongest decision you can make is simple. Forgive if you must, but never open that door again.